everyone, welcome back to the channel, fellow in spirits and all, and finally, I'll be doing my first listen / full-on album review to Infinite's 8th mini-album titled Like Infinite. I know it's been a long time coming. I know it's been since, March when they released Dangerous, but better late than never. I've been meaning to check this out. I've just been having a lot on my plate with life, right? And honestly, been a mess. I haven't been able to set my priorities straight when it comes to my hobbies, when it comes to everything. So I'm slowly but surely doing that, getting a hold of myself here. But Way You Are is the first B-side, and I'm seeing familiar names. I just want to dive into this right away pretty much. But the familiar names that I'm seeing work behind this particular track is Beatty and Corbin from New Type. New Type has been working with Infinite and the members of Infinite for quite some time. Has worked with Rocket Punch, Golden Child, of course, their label mates back in the time, of course, with Willem. But I'm going to dive into this right away. Not going to be surprised if this is going to be so bread and butter because I saw New Type in the credits here. But hey, let's go. Ooh, the strumming. Wow, Sunkyu. What year am I in? Like, this is so them already. Just what I'm hearing right now. Great Bongo Congo working back. Ooh, Wuhan. Very smooth and prolonged with the delivery. And the vocals. They're just so them. Ooh, Sunkyu. You love the synth line here. Build up the snare drum work. Where's this headed though? Ooh, okay. Very slick with the delivery. Very classy with it. Just so Infinite, right? Verse 2. Oh my goodness, L. It's been a minute. As in, like, I've been missing this kind of music by Infinite. Yeah, this is so refreshing to have this track in 2025. Here we go again. Ooh, yeah. That is catchy with the oohs and the ahs. Yeah. Nice strumming, nice rhythm, percussion work in the hi-hats here. This bridge. Okay, this is definitely Lemon Candy Boy. Okay. Back to Wuhan. Oh, yeah. Sunkyu and Dongwu? Oh my goodness, this is the tried and true, the bread and butter of Infinite. Wow. Just wow. Love the whistling in the back there on the left side of her ears. Way You Are. So far, my favorite B-side and track off of this album, like seriously, Way You Are is so Infinite. Like the first minute first 30 seconds in, I'm like, yes, this is so infinite. And it is so infinite that it is so title track worthy. Like, come on now. The passion, the overall dynamic between the members, that unexpected moment where we got Dongwoo breaking it down, but also bringing it back with Dongwoo and Seungkyu, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to see the live performance of this, right? The sleek, classy approach by Infinite never fails. And they did it to a T with this one as well. The bridge, though. Oh my goodness, the bridge, like, Woohyun, like, nailed it. And honestly, this day and age in the K-pop scene, there's a lot of songs out there that do not have a bridge. But I'm not saying every song should have a bridge. But when Infinite does bridges, they always do it right, it seems like, right? They take the extra mile. I mean, the song's about 3 minutes and 26 seconds long. It goes to show you, right? Let me bring it up here briefly one more time before we dive into the other B-sides. I don't want to get too carried away and caught on this song to the point where I'm going to be repeating this song because it's just that good, you feel me? But this beginning part, the strumming, sure, setting the tone to the song. But right away with Seungkyu, right, I'm like, okay, this is so, I'm so familiar with this kind of vocal direction, right? And level of emotions being drawn out by the members. I love that bongo congo work. It's very light in the back there. You can hear it ever so slightly. It's uncertain. Everything is like between us, right? This level of uncertainty. Very light with approach, nothing too intense yet. It intensifies with Seungkyu in the pre-chorus. Just a beautiful transition and build up here. And just how they bring it together and just like drag the lines, like the oohs, the ahs, and the ends of the lines here, makes it so memorable and makes it so infinite, right? Love that drum kit roll there earlier. When you look at me, when our eyes meet. Love the lyrics there, and then we progress and progress here. Hold up. When we progress this far, of course we get a bridge. I'm glad that they corrected this lyrics video because it's definitely Woohyun. This part, peak high note, and then Dongwoo. Love the rhyme scheme. The contrast between Seungkyu and Dongwoo's voice. Love it. Great harmonization, great ad-lib work. Way you are. Great outro here. With a little bit of whistling in the back there, ever so slightly. Way you are. What a masterpiece already. Kicking this album off with a masterpiece. But we're going to have to dive into the rest of the B-sides. If this is good, you already know the rest of the B-sides are going to be amazing or even better. You feel me? But hey, let's dive into the next B-side now. Moving on to the next B-side here by Infinite, we have Umbrella, and I'm seeing Blessed all over this. You guys know Blessed has been a part of Infinite as well in terms of their musical works. I mean, my favorite B-side from Sungkyu that I still keep on repeat, It Will Be, right? Blessed has been on that. Blessed has been on News for Dongwoo's incredible solo. He is, Blessed has been also on the likes of, if I recall correctly, Tell Me as well. So, incredible works, but we're gonna have to bring this up, right? We're gonna have to bring this up, and I just feel like as we progress and regress throughout this album, we're gonna get even more levels of nostalgia that I cannot describe. But I am so overjoyed after the first track. Really curious how Umbrella's gonna go now. Let's go. The vocal filtering. This back down memory lane feeling that I'm getting right now. I love it. I cannot describe it, but it is bringing me back to the early Infinite days. Ooh, Sungkyu. Oh, L. The delivery here. Love the doubling in the vocals. Ooh, Dongwoo. Okay, where's this headed though? The rush that I'm getting here. The nostalgia. Oh my goodness. This is so Infinite. Come on now. Anymore. It's already catchy too. Oh my goodness, what year are we in? Love the 808 claps. The triumphant string work. Very uplifting with it. Sungyo, wow. I love his section here. I'm just geeking out at this point. I love how minimal this moment is with Sungkyu. Just the plotting of the pads and synthesizer work. Oh no. Anymore. Wow. It's just so relentless, this song. Anymore. Ooh, come on now. All that string work. Ooh. There's a sing-alongable factor to it too. Bridge. You and I in the hazy fog. The lyrics. Oh, it's elevated here. Oh my goodness. Break it down again. Woo! Let's go. The ending to the emphasis on umbrella. I love Sungkyu in that moment, but wow. Just when I thought the previous track was tried and true Infinite, Umbrella is the definition of Infinite as well. Like, come on now. Like, you're bringing me back to the early days of Infinite. Hands down, my favorite song on the album. You cannot go wrong with Blessed working with Infinite. I mean, the same producer, composer, you feel me, as the eye and all my favorites that I like from Infinite, you know what I'm saying, that are so up my alley in terms of taste. But this level of vocal filtering, right? But also the doubling and the muted moments in the instrumentation were so on point and key. Like, it is just so signature Infinite, and I cannot emphasize that enough. And I love how at the same time Umbrella is such a consoling track, you feel me? If you look deep into the lyricism and the lyrics in this song, it's meaningful. It has this comforting feel to it and consoling feel to it without a doubt. We gotta bring it back up one more time because it was that good. Like, oh my goodness. Just a loop of this keyboard work. Wow. I mean, even the second go round here, I'm still shocked by this song, by them. And I feel like this song utilizes their talents to the fullest as well. Who's here with me? It's cool how different times between Sungkyu and then Woohyun, there's these like level of vulnerability kind of moments where it's like solely them themselves, less instrumentation, no string work at all, just like this bass line, you know, the pads coming through, the muted instrumentations, and then just a bit of doubling or vocaloid work at the ends of the lines here. Very rudimental with the hi-hats. Love this moment. This is definitely what also made me feel like this is a different year. Just the early days of Infinite and the K-pop scene. Anymore. I'll cover your pain too in my umbrella. Most significant line without a doubt in this song at the right moment in this song. Like, come on. Ooh. Ooh. Great synth strings. Bass drum kit work. Ooh. Ooh. Then the switch up here with Sungyeol. And then as we progress here, y'all, hold up right here. Umbrella. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I brought it to this moment as well to enjoy it a little bit more. I've got to admit. Umbrella. I love how it hollows out and then Sunkyu, smooth transition into Sunkyu for this bridge. I'm here, I'll never let you go. Very meaningful. Now solely, Woohyun. The motion being poured out in this song, you can hear it. Anymore. I love how they swinged it like here and then final go around. Ooh. Bit of vocal flourishes in the back. Come on now. Ooh. Yeah, Woohyun really doing this ad-lib work. Umbrella. I love that emphasis there, right? That let loose feeling. Just so uplifting, so meaningful, and consoling at the same time. Hands down, my favorite B-side, and most definitely the most difficult to beat as in terms of my favorite coming off of their like Infinite album. But let's dive into the next B-side now. So I really wanted to check this out because I've yet to check it out. Sad Loop, right? The song that was released and showcased at their 15th anniversary concert. You know what I'm saying? Sad Loop. Well, you gotta make things sad, but it is meaningful, okay? It is a special one. So I'm gonna make sure I really dive into this one here and just enjoy it to the fullest. You guys know I'm a sucker for really good ballads, and Infinite makes really good ballads. Let's go. Ooh. Same ending. Wow. Dongwoo. This moment is so precious. Please extend just a little more time. Wow. Love the intentions behind the lyrics here. Verse 2. My goodness, Sangyeol. Very delicate with the approach. Sungjong. I love his lighter approach in this moment. But the lyrics here cuts deep. It does. I've got to admit. Wow, Sunkyu. we let it flow, we'd see each other again. Aww. Oh my goodness, this is cutting deep. Wow. Ooh, the nuance there in Sungkyu's vocals. The background vocals. Wow, I love that in the back. Of course, they had to flex their vocals like that on this meaningful, special song. Wow. I mean, it's still surreal just knowing the timing of this and like their 15th anniversary and how much they've went through, but also Sad Loop, right? Very consoling, the most consoling song on this album, right? I love Sungjung's moments, right? But the bridge in this song, the level of emotion, the soulfulness, the passion, the emotions just entirely being poured out like this is something that I could absolutely appreciate. Love Dongwoo's vocal moments as well in this one. As a whole, this ballad and special song is one of a kind and something that I'll tuck in my heart for a long time, right? Like, I've got to admit, for ballads, as much as I love keeping ballads on repeat, I'm not sure if I can really keep Sad Loop on repeat because I'll be, sad the more I listen to it, knowing how the lyrics go, you feel me? But Sad Loop, the perfect pre-release and build-up for their 8th mini album, like Infinite, I've got to admit, and it makes sense why, right? But hey, let's move on to the next B-side now. So last but not least, we have Where You Are. I'm seeing huge familiar names that I haven't seen in a hot minute. I mean, we have Alyssa, we have Make You Mine, Works Collective here. I mean, we have Avenue 52 and Square. Avenue 52 and Square has worked with many of my favorites, such as From Us 9, but also has worked with Sungkyu and his song Small Talk that I still have in my rotation, believe it or not. But hey, let me bring it up here right away. Is this gonna be a ballad to wrap it up? Are we gonna end up on a banger? Let's go. Ooh, the orchestral work. Love it. Oh my goodness. Just with the bass and the string work. No way we're kickstarting this with Sungjung. You know it's gonna be bright with Sungjung too. Great hi-hat work in the back. Very uplifting, bright-spirited. Oh my goodness, Woohyun. Where is this headed though? Building up with Sungkyu at the pre-chorus. Oh my goodness. The level of euphoria. I love it. Like, this is so Infinite, but like modern day Infinite, I feel like. I feel like that's the best way to put it. Like, it's so refreshing. Love the looping of the orchestral work and strings. Ooh, L. Even if I get lost again, I'm not afraid. Dongwoo. Here we go again. I love that switch up with Dongwoo this time around. It just feels so classic Infinite, but it's definitely due to how they carry themselves in the cadence work and the vocal direction. But production-wise, I love how I'm getting this 2000s feel for sure. Bridge with Sungjong, wow. Every moment spreads clearly. Wow, Sungkyu. Great interlude here. Slash instrumental break. Come on, bring it back. Of course, Dongwoo brings this moment that it. Let's go. Wow, this song has reached new heights. Oh my goodness. So cheerful. Another comforting song though. Infinite. This group, this artist group continues to shine like no tomorrow. But for this particular song, I love how refreshing it is. You know what I'm saying? The 2000s feel, but also how the lyrics are so meaningful, right? So evergreen, right? That's what I got in Sad Loop, right? It's comforting, but with Where You Are, it's so evergreen. It is bringing me back down memory lane at the same time, but also has this like go forward kind of feeling to it as well. And I feel like fellow in-spirits can really atone and relate to this. It's that Infinite with this particular 8th mini album and Dangerous for Like Infinite, they've really sparked and captured our hearts yet again, time after time, but also with this special mini album and overall era as a whole. And I feel like just these moments here, like let me bring up like Where You Are up again, right, and show you guys what I'm saying. I mean, it seems like I gotta check out a relay dance of Be Mine that as well that happened. Oh my goodness, come on. Like, okay, let's bring it back to here first. I love how in this moment, right, like the strings are in the back now, right? They were so in the forefront at the beginning. Just how this was mixed and mastered and arranged, perfect. Just the orchestral work, the overflowing strings and Sungjong kickstarting a bright song like this. Lemon Candy Boy, very fitting, right? I love how he sets the tone of the song, and then as we progress, very catchy, has a sing-alongable factor that makes it memorable. Where you are, And then as they progress, yeah, between L and Seungyeol, they really surprised me in this section here. And then upon like listening to verse 2 here, sorry I skipped so much of it. And then it transitions into Dongwoo. It is just so refreshing to get Dongwoo this time around, right? To build it up again, right? Because if we didn't get him the first go round. And then the release. Wow. We're still beautiful. And just something with this release and how Hyun carries himself and this chorus in general, it gives that evergreen feel with the lyrics. And then we progress and progress. Okay, hold up. Bridge. We cannot skip this bridge and interlude, because this is where the song takes to new heights. It's cool how Seungjang is like one of the huge notable members for this particular song, right? I love how he's shining throughout this one. I think Seungjang and Seungyeol, without a doubt, really stood out to me on this particular song. Eternal, every moment spreads clearly. More prominent of that string work. The interlude. This hazy feel. Just when you thought that was the peak moment, right? With this moment by Seungkyu, we dive into Dongwoo, right? I love it every time Infinite does this, right? They tease you a bit, and then... Just kidding. The Let's Go ad-lib work, love it. It may seem so minimal, but it goes a long way and adds so much to the song. Wow. L and Woohyun, right? Just pouring out their vocals throughout this. Love it. And this doesn't even barely hit the 3-minute mark. It goes far and beyond. One of the far and beyond tracks right next to Umbrella. I mean, Umbrella goes like 4 minutes and a half, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's great having Infinite in this modern day and age, with K-pop being so, you know, quickly consumed, unfortunately. And that's what I miss about back in the day. Back in my, I sound like an uncle, but back in our day, right, it wasn't consumed this fast. We get to cherish these releases. There was more passion and drive, purposeful releases, you know, not just solely about the concept, you know what I'm saying? But like with Infinite, to focus more upon Infinite, right, the anniversary, this mini album as a whole is just so special. It's more than special. And I feel like it's clear where my favorites are. It's Umbrella. It's Way You Are. Then it would have to be Where You Are. And then it'd be Sad Loop. As much as I love Sad Loop, it is a ballad. It's something that I cannot keep on repeat to, you know, because I'll get emotional. But how this album wraps up with Where You Are is so perfect. Very uplifting vibes. It's an encore. It's the perfect song to have at a concert. Of course, at an Infinite concert. But overall, to bring back the likes of Blessed with Infinite, to bring a new type as well in the mix, is the perfect match made in heaven. Sorry, I'm getting like out of focus here. Sorry. And this is honestly the right way to do it, right? This is the right way to do it with Infinite, and I'm glad that like Infinite is still sticking to their guns while really expanding the discography still in this day and age, right? There's so much to appreciate about this album, and I feel like fellow InSpirits just get the if you know you know kind of feeling that I'm getting, right? Like for those who've either recently joined the fandom or who stayed for a long time since the early days, right, of like Be Mine, right, Juliet, like there is just so bread and butter Infinite throughout this entire album, maybe more so slightly modern day influence with Where You Are, but still all these songs go over the 3-minute mark and all, so there's something that you could really cherish onto if this was a complete full gift by Infinite, you know what I'm saying? But take care as always. Be sure to like and subscribe as it goes a long way and helps out the channel so much. This has been Garrison. Take care and peace.